Hi, greetings from change. Welcome to the highly inspiring, empowering, instantly life changing mind management program called CALM in short. CALM refers to creating awareness for life mastery. CALM. You know, whoever you may be, the fact that you have bumped onto this CALM program today, it is not accident. There is a purpose behind that. Whoever you may be, from now on, your life will go through dramatic change without you being conscious of it, if only you are able to pay attention to the CALM program. You know what Albert Einstein said? Einstein said, your attention creates your physical realities. One may have attained highest possible academic education and maybe in a life of abundance with all necessary physical prosperities, position, power, status, name and fame. But still, with all these, one cannot achieve mastery over life. Mastery over life is altogether different from mastery over physical abundance. Mastery over life is all about the inner state from which you are operating. So, in spite of all the abundances of physical prosperities, name and fame, one may still feel discontent within with some areas of failure, and in some areas there may be a sense of unfulfillment one may be feeling and experiencing. And this sense of discontent and unfulfilled experiences may create within conflict and deep sense of misery and suffering. This is because injuries and diseases that we ourselves create deep in our mind unconsciously get stuck with the invisible spiritual field of consciousness. And these we ourselves create. These, which we call diseases and injuries, get stuck in the mind, and the mind becomes disempowered and self-destructive. If we do not proactively treat and cure these injuries and diseases in the subconscious mind, which is the spiritual energy field, what might happen is that the disempowered and self-destructive consciousness will self-inflict a sense of limitation and scarcity, and it would manifest only such a life for you. That is why it is important that we need to cure these injuries and disease in the invisible field of consciousness. Thus, in spite of a life of abundance, of physical prosperities, one could be experiencing deep sense of dejection, discontentment, dissatisfaction, and the associated negative emotions deep within. Curing the visible and sick body is easy. We know that. Because the body is visible. So we are able to cure it. But how do we cure the invisible energy field of consciousness? And that has been always the challenge for human race across the planet. And this has been a big challenge human race has been experiencing from time immemorial. The reason why it continues to be challenge is because we are not even conscious of the injuries and diseases in the mind. We are not conscious. Only when we are conscious we can cure and detect, right? Like the body, when there is an injury in your body, you are conscious. It pains, you are conscious, so you are able to cure it. But the pain and injury in the mind, we are not conscious. So therefore, we allow the injured mind to be unattended. There what happened, then it flourishes. The disease and injury flourishes in the mind only to disempower your mind. To disempower your mind from attracting a life of your choice. And that creates in turn discontentment in your mind. So it is a cyclical effect. The disease attracts life of limitations and scarcity for you, and that creates misery and suffering in you, and it goes back to again. So whatever your experiences, both physical experiences and inner experiences, it goes and stuck. It gets stuck in the stack of pile of memories and images, which is what we call consciousness. Whereas if you are able to detect the injury and the pain in the mind and proactively cure it, the mind becomes empowered, powerful. Powerful for what? Powerful to attract a life of your choice. If the choice of your life is great education, great profession, status, power, name and fame, all that can be attracted if your mind is one of empowered one, not disempowered one. So the empowered one is because you are able to be conscious of the injury and diseases in the mind and cure it. Whereas when you don't do that, when you don't detect that injury in the mind, and when you allow it to flourish, what flourishes? Only the negativity flourishes in the mind. So that negative emotion, negative past experiences that come in front of you in the present moment, and only the proportional physical realities get manifested. This is how the human mind works. That is the reason why the mind management is highly important. We need to manage our mind in order to create a life of our choice, in order to have the experience of your choice. If you don't attend to that problems in the mind, then it means we are allowing the mind to be functioning on its own with all sorts of negativity based on the past experiences. So this is the reason why it is important that we need to start managing our mind. You can do one thing, for example, whosoever you are, you can check whether you need to manage your mind or not, or whether your mind is mind has any injuries and diseases, and that you need to manage that or not, you can check, you can answer the following question that I'm going to give you. Number one, did you fear about anything in your life anytime? Number two, did you ever feel discontent about any aspect of your life? Any aspect means whether it is education, qualification, position, status, power, name and fame, or even accumulation of wealth, whatever it is, you name anything. So, did you ever feel or discontent about any aspect of your life? Third is, were you ever concerned about anything? Were you ever concerned about anything in your life? Did you have any unpleasant relationship in your life? Anytime, either now or in the past. Next one is, do you have any enemy in your life? Do you have any unpleasant relationship with anybody? Do you hate anyone in your life? Did you ever get angry in your life? So, from these questions, did you ever feel you are living a life of limitations and scarcity in any aspect of your life? Do you like all? And do everyone like you? So, if your answer is yes to any one or more of these questions, certainly your mind is injured. And there is an urgent need for you to cure that injured mind in order for you to grow in life, in order to achieve progress in your life, progress in all walks of your life. So, there is a need for managing the mind. So, this powerful mind management program called Calm has a number of chapters. Every chapter will have number of episodes, video episodes. Some of the major chapters that you may like to know right at the outset. Now, I can just give you the list. One is causes and effects of human misery. 2, physical realities manifestation system in the human life. 3, 5 veils over you that shields you. 4, self-discovery. 5 limitless powers within you and how to unleash that power. 6, injured, sick and disempowered mind and how to cure it. 7, 13 universal spiritual laws that we need to comply with in our day-to-day life, and it is very easy to comply. The next one is being present in the here and now. The program, the Calm program, will reveal key secrets that will dramatically change the quality of your life. Practicing the principles contained in this program is very easy. It is spiritual and it can be instantaneous. Every episode will have specific examples of the day-to-day situations for you to understand how to practice these principles. Those who practice the mind management program principles would experience dramatic sea change in the quality of their life. What kind of changes you may experience? First of all, you will come to know as to who you truly are as opposed to who you thought to be. And you would discover your passion. Why it is important to discover the passion is, whatever the choice of your profession, if your profession is in line with your passion, it is more likely to succeed and it is more likely to elevate the quality of your life. So passion is very important. The program will give you the tools and equipments to discover your passion. And you would discover your true identity, and you would discover who you truly are as opposed to who you have been thinking of yourself. And you would discover your true purpose of existence. And you would aim high and achieve high in whatever your choice of work. You would not see the thorns in the rose plant. You would see only the roses. And finally, you would be conscious of the being part. So far, you have been conscious of only the human part. While after going through this program, you will be conscious of the being part, which only will direct your higher quality of life. So when you are conscious of the being part of yourself, that will shine on your mind and direct the mind in pursuit of your area of passion and your area of success. And the success cannot escape from you. So this is just an introduction, and we will release 2 episodes minimum every week. And kindly pay attention to this, and you are free to contact us in the contacts details given below. For any questions and clarification, we are always open to provide necessary time to you, even on one-on-one basis, because my motivation is that being in harmony with your spiritual dimension is absolutely possible for everybody. Whether a person of ordinary or a person of greatness, being in harmony with your spiritual direction is possible, and it is very important for you to achieve success in all aspects of your life and still be happy and peaceful deep within. Thank you. See you in the next episode.